everybody, I am here with day 12 of Junk Journal January 2025, hosted by @Meg Journals. Follow the hashtag Junk Journal January. Did I say July? I might have said July on there. Well, you know, one and the same, just different months, basically. Anywho, hashtag Junk Journal January. Today's prompt is overlap. And when I think of overlap, I think of layering. And layering is not something I'm good at. So, we'll work with it. So what I'm going to work with today, I have Studio Lou. If you guys haven't seen her, been to her page, checked her out, be sure and go there and follow her. She also does a Patreon. And she sends out a little freebie ever so often, and this was the January freebie. Quite fitting, wintry type feel, cozy wintry. And I am not the best with my printer, and so I printed it off and realized my wings were cut off, and I printed it off and realized we were landscape and not portrait, so we have extra bits and bobs. Then I finally printed it off the normal where I needed it to be. So, yeah. And I've done a little bit of fussy cutting. Not a whole lot, but a little bit. And I want to start with, I've been cleaning in my art space. So I'm a little discombobulated. I'm thinking I want to do a, like this is my base, and I'm going to want to do like a card. Let me just, like a pocket. Maybe, I don't know. I just don't know. Again, overlap makes me think of, layer. So I'm going to work with layering these bits and bobs that Cindy over at Studio Lou has provided us, and just kind of go from there with it. I've got this, and I want to cut us a pocket. And I'm kind of cold right now, so you'll just have to bear with me a little bit as I work with cold fingers and such. Maybe we'll do that. Okay. I'm an eyeball measurer, you guys know that. I think I cut off too much, but yeah. Let's see. Just a little bitty bit. Okay, we're playing with fire here, or something like that. Cooking with gasoline, cooking with fire, or something like that. It's crooked, but I don't care. I got excited about that. I got sidetracked and got excited. Yep. Okay. Let's glue this down as a pocket. I got a new weld bond, and I think that the tip is all gunky. I'm not a fan of that, because a new weld bond shouldn't be taking this long to come out like that. And let's see if we can, we're going to tuck this pocket in here, and these little photo things, and then we'll figure out our shape and our size. Like I said, it is crooked, but I'm okay with that. I want to keep this. Maybe I can get rid of the snapshots. Let me line it up against that line. I don't know if this is, oh, that won't work. I don't know if this base piece is even. So we're not gonna stress over that for right now. Set that aside in our scraps. I kind of like this floofy here. Okay, let's just go with what we're working with. We have this beautiful bird. I don't know. Again, to me, overlap says layers. You know what I should have done? Shoulda, coulda, woulda. I wonder if I still can. Think, Shell, think. What do we want to think about? I need to give this, oh, that won't work. You know, you think you got everything prepared, and you don't. I like that. Well, I was looking for some heavier paper. Let's see. I really don't have any good looking brads. Maybe that. It's kind of boring, but or that. Let's see. I keep saying let's see. Okay, I need to give this guy some girth, some thickness. I think we'll do that on this. My other scissors, my good scissors, are at my couch. I was sitting and fussy cutting before I started this. Uh-oh. We've lost a Brad. Guess we'll go with the gray one. I like these scissors. These are Tim Holtz scissors. But they are serrated, so they give me kind of a weird edge, if that makes any sort of sense. Now let's see if I can I'm 2 steps ahead of myself. Okay. Get this Brad down. Let me do a little bang bang. Okay, let me re-glue my pocket back. Okay, me and Mr. Weld bonding, so I'm going to have to open my other one for now. Okay. Get that pocket back down. And then we have this. I like it. Let's give our bird a little bit of ink. Let's sit this for here for now. Lay it down while we ink our bird. I'm just trying to tone down his white a little bit. More than I should have, but that's okay. Sometimes it's kind of hard to ink these little fussy cuts. Okay. We're going to put him right here. We're going to do that with a glue stick. A little ink to our little leafy piece. Now, I'm kind of feeling like I want to put something under that little tag, and we can easily put a little pine cone there. Oh yeah, it's a nice little surprise. Okay, what else? We have this little pocket. We should probably do something to tuck in the pocket. I don't need my brads anymore. Get those out the way. I love this little tree here. We could make a journal card out of that. I told myself I was going to hold on to these. I've got a tree book in mind. But I've got a couple of them floating around here. And I'm sure I can print more. I'm cutting just around the edge to leave that little tan line. And I don't know why. Because I'm going to go around it with some brown. Mainly want the brown for around this tree edge, but I'll set you aside. And we're going to glue you here. I don't know why I'm talking to myself today. Sometimes I do that. Like when I'm at work, or when I'm doing things around the house, or when I'm arting. Like, okay, glue this here, cut this here, put this here. Let me get a little. Oh, I have more of these. I didn't realize I had more. Yay. It's kind of thick, but well, yeah. But I guess I was talking about using these, using this tree. I guess this could be ephemera for that book. Nothing says that can't take place. Cut this guy out. Tuck you back in the space for more. Okay, let's see if we are. Ooh, we're thick, but that's okay. We need to trim us down a little bit. Just a little bit. I think I need, oh, yeah, I need to change my blade on my knife. It's always something for us crafters to do. Okay. See if this will tuck in here. Okay, maybe we'll have to do this. Or, it's too thick. Oh, well, it's not too thick. It is going in there. Let's see if we can trim it off a little bit here. We're eyeball measuring. Yeah. Okay. Let's give it a little bit of a rounded edge. Not a big, but just like a worn edge. Not such a sharp corner. Okay. Now, what else? These little bits and bobs. Maybe I'll put them. I'm just adding stuff at this point. No rhyme or reason, really. I don't know if the glue stick is going to hold this. It's got this piece of scrap has like a weird waxy feel to it. And it's old and falling apart. Let's do this. don't particularly care for the glue stick. And for whatever reason, I'm using my fingers today. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and use Weld Bond on this as well. This little piece, even though this is paper, since I'm gluing it to that weird brown paper. I'm just going to put it down with the Weld Bond. Somewhere there's a little bitty, another little bitty bit. Where did you go? Ah. I'll squirt some Weld Bond in it too. That's quite a bit, but that's okay. Okay. I think this is what we're going to do for overlap. It's very big, but that's okay. You can ink it. Not with that ink, but it's okay to do big ephemera. I have to tell myself that every once in a while. I just, my problem is I normally don't work in big journals, so I end up with big ephemera that I don't know what to do with. But I think part of my problem is this is so white. I need to tone it down a little bit. Yeah, that makes me feel a little better. It's a tight pocket, but I think it's gonna work. I mean, you don't want a loose pocket. All your trees will be falling out. So there we have it for day day 12 overlap. So we have our bird overlapping our pocket overlapping our tag, our card, and this overlapping that, and our pocket is overlapping the leaves, and I think we'll go with that. I like it. So check out and see what everybody else is doing for Junk Journal January. Again, hosted by @Mag Journals. Hashtag Junk Journal January to see what everybody else is up to. And I'll be back tomorrow with the prompt for opaque. I'm going to have to research that. I always get confused about what opaque means because the word sounds like it should mean see-through, but I don't think it does. So, thanks for joining me. I will see you guys tomorrow for Junk Journal January 2025. Bye for now.